time well spent. There aren't enough hours in the day. I'm sure you have heard many say this over the years. Is this really said out of a lack of time, or because it is something they fear? Death approaches closer for those that let time flow by, and waste several seconds by questioning the very reason why. The geniuses of our time don't particularly mind, for they have a remedy for the frustration over how to save and spend their energy. Simply put, they make that which they have to do easier to access, and in turn, they spend less time cultivating bad habits. As minutes and hours go by, the moments applied feel to be less of a grind and more like long leaps towards the finish line. If seconds were like sand, how many would you let slip through your hands? Just remaining stagnant as you comprehend the reason for world leaders to ask complicated questions at beauty pageants, or your procrastination gives way to raining down in your own imagination, stuck in the same rut that is comfortable to be in and makes it so uninviting for you to get up. Simplify the time you need and make yourself sit up. Straighten your chair. Use that long bone in your back called a spine and promise yourself, from this point forward, I am not going to waste time. Go outside, read a book, take up yoga, be curious to take that second look. Make lists and come to grips with what is and isn't here and now. Then tick things off as they get done and take a bow. Build the resilience to be complacent and reread over what you read so that you can understand what the author meant. You will be royal amongst folks that can stand proud and will not need to hide under your hat and coat. If there is one thing you value the most, it is the time that you spend with the ones you have close. Listen to that long story you've heard for the millionth time. Respond to that dad joke and say, I love you at bedtime. This way, you will fill every second and value in every minute you will find.